Let me just do a quick step over here. It's freaking dusty. I'm leaving it. Alright. Let the pain begin. All right, so that was 6 reps. As you can see, I'm not very puffed out. This is basically 30 seconds after the set. What felt this time wasn't the breathing or the shoulder or whatever. Core felt strong as well. My legs are doing this underneath me. Quivering. Quads are spent, and I've got no pushing power. You know, for the last couple of months, it's been like all the stability muscles. Stabilization has been the problem, whether it's the shoulder or the core or rounding or breathing or something like that. Today, quad pump, even in the workout, warmed up with a bloody quad pump. Imagine that. So, the 60 kilos for 50 reps, it's joke's weight, right? Nobody's gonna respect that. Yet, 2 days on, and I can't handle the normal workload that I can handle. So, let's see what happens. I'm gonna do a 60 for 50 again tomorrow, or maybe 60 times 60, whatever. I'll just try and increase that work capacity in those quads, and then go from there. A part of me is thinking now to actually do a back off 60 kilos to 50 reps now, so that I have another day recovery leading up to the following AMRAP day, but I don't want to do that because that's going to become something that I can't follow through with. Because if I did 180 for 12 here, there's no way in hell I'd be happy to squat another rep of anything after that. So yeah, leave it at that. There's no point. I had more reps in me, and I felt strong through the core. It's just my legs are quivering. So that's the best I can do today. Definitely can't get a PR today. I can't get anything impressive. So instead of dying under the bar with the legs that are clearly not ready to work, it's gonna leave it here at these 6 reps, and that's it. I'll say it again. The most effective way to train my legs is with super lightweight, definitely sub 50% of your 1 rep max, and take that shit for a stupid amount of reps. For those of you guys that don't know, Arthur Jones, Dorian Yates, Mike Medzer, these boys all followed Arthur Jones in his thinking when he came to your legs are the most inefficient muscle groups in the human body. That's because they are made to carry us for miles upon miles upon miles. And so all these fibers in our legs, which don't get any stimulation until you go into 20 plus reps. So we're all different. Our composition fibers are different. All that stuff is different. But in my experience, without having a needle going to my thigh for a biopsy to work out what the muscle fibers are, my anecdote is that I don't know, at least a large portion of my composition is, endurance stuff. So I get the best training response when I do high reps, and you can see the effect, So I'll keep tinkering, and let's see if I can get used to it over the following weeks. Obviously, there's not going to be any PRs in the next little while, but in order for me to make these adaptations so I can tolerate a 3-minute set or 4-minute set to get to 180 for 20, I need to be able to have the work capacity in my body. And I think the 50 rep sets will definitely, at bare minimum, give me more work capacity. So it's just the training recovery the recovery for that training is very long, it seems. But it's the first time I did it, so what's the expectation? I'm going to recover within 3 days? Hell no. So let's try and keep hammering this away to see whether I can make the adaptation to kind of get comfortable with freaking being under load for 3, 4, 5 minutes, because I think that's what I need. I need to be able to survive under a weight for longer. If I go back to the previous setup where I just did 140 for 5, 160 for 5 in those 2 days off, I'm not building that capacity. So if I can get away with capacity building with a lesser weight on my back, it's really good. And the sensation that I have in my body with the burning of the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, is the same burning that I feel when I'm under 180 for 10 plus reps. So let's get the burn on for cheap, basically. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, let me get out of here, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.